What is it like trying to track down Kyler in practice? How often do you get to do that, do you think?
Yeah, it gets you ready for, going against a guy like Kyler Murray every day. It gets you ready for the opposing teams, the Justin Fields. Honestly, I didn't know Justin Fields wasn't playing until I think the few days before the game.
Right.
And, usually as a pass rusher, you will have to do extra drills or do extra things to prepare you for a quarterback with that mobility. Well, we got him right here in our backyard, so there was really nothing different that we would have to do to prepare for a quarterback that was more mobile because Kyler Murray, I think he's arms and legs for sure.
Well, I mean, you're from, if I'm not mistaken, Rochester, right? Is that where you're born? You're from?
Yes, sir. I was born. Yep.
Okay,
born in Rochester, New York.
Western New York, I guess you would call it. What did you think of the Monday night game? Do you consider that football weather, or where you currently play right now is kind of like football weather for you?
No, definitely the Monday night game. I'm from New York, and I started my career in New England.
Right.
And that's back when they were shoveling the yard lines and the numbers. So. But yeah, it looked like a pretty cold game. They said some of the players were even wearing scuba outfits. So if that's a thing, that's definitely a
scuba outfits, huh? Is that what they were doing?
Scuba outfits. That's what I read.
Okay.
One of the players from the Patriots were wearing scuba outfits.
I'll be honest. That was a day at the beach compared to what you were playing in was compared to day. It was a day at the beach compared to Monday night, but that was pretty inclement.
Oh yeah. Of course, yeah, it was a day at the beach for sure. And I think it was 39 over at Soldier Field, wasn't it?
Right, or something like that. Right. So you got a good Kyler Murray story, at least, Chandler, for me. What do you got for me? Where you first realized okay, I get it now. I know why my team went and drafted somebody at the position the year before and went ahead and got Kyler Murray anyway.
Oh, you want an on-the-field story? I was going to give you a locker room story.
I'll take both.
Okay, well, for the locker room story, I'll tell you one. When Kyler was a rookie, he always tried to change the music in the locker room, and he always had input on what should be played and what should not be played. So, and Kyler's locker is not far from mine. So I told Kyler, I said, once you have your first rushing touchdown, you could change the music. So I forget which game it was, but he finally scored, and I told him right after he scored, right after he got into the end zone, he came back to the sideline. I said, "Hey, Kyler, now you can change the music." And he kind of smiled at me, and he went back to the bench.
I like that.
So that was yeah. So now he can change the music in the locker room now since he had his first rushing touchdown.
So what is he?
And on the field, as far as why we got him, I mean, it's pretty self-spoken. And I mean, and even now being a defender, I mean, I don't think I've seen anyone tackle him open field. I think he's undefeated in open field tackles, so that's pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, it has to be, right? I mean, it has to be from your position. You're also maybe even a little bit feel for your defensive colleagues in the NFL having to deal with that.
Of course. It's fun. Yeah, it's fun that I'm happy I don't have to go after him. That's for sure.
We can pinpoint the last time you were in charge of the music in the locker room, Chandler? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I'm always playing music. I was playing music today.
Okay.
I'm not the DJ, but I definitely have a taste for music, and I have a little speaker I carry around, so wherever I go, the music's playing.
What is it then? What's on your playlist, Chandler?
Very wide variety: country, rap, R&B. Anything, you name it. And I don't have a favorite artist, so my shuffle could be anything.
Okay.
Gospel. Yeah, for sure.
So it's kind of like your game rushing the passer. We have no idea what you're going to be throwing.
Yep, but, and an array of moves.
Right,
you don't know what's coming from.
But eventually you will get home, essentially, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
I got
it.
All right. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.